Yo guys, how's it going? It's Evan here, coming at you with another episode of my Dallas Cowboys franchise. Today we will be taking on the 7-1 Pittsburgh Steelers as we are 8-0 with this amazing team that I put together. So, yeah, let's just skip training and go to the game. Let's get right to it. And again, if I sound weird, it's because I'm sick. I don't know if you've seen my Vikings franchise, but I'm sick right now. And like my throat hurts, so I got a runny nose. So if I ever go quiet, it's because I'm trying to either catch my breath or I muted my mic to sneeze or cough or something. So yeah. Struggles. Aaron Rodgers. He has been a decent quarterback actually. There's Zeke. He has slowed down a lot since like week 3.
Hello, everybody.
Week
I'm Larry
10.
Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game will feature a team that loves getting it done through the air. The Steelers are #1 in pass TDs, and they go up against a Cowboys defense that will try to keep them out of the end zone.
Ooh.
So let's get you up to the Steel City. Standing by.
It didn't even tell me which week, so I think it's week 10.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the
Skip
steel
over
capital
this.
of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be
We
a
get to
good one
kick.
between the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We play a lot outdoors,
The
I've
shadow's
realized.
starting to get a bit longer. Week 10
Like,
of the
whereas in
NFL
Minnesota,
season
we
is
played a
here,
lot
and we're
indoors.
underway on EA Sports.
Well, I guess we play half and half.
And
A
this return net's
little
positive
more,
as he
depending,
gets past
because
the
we'll play
25 and up
Minnesota.
to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I guess we play about half and half. Because we are an indoor stadium.
Here's the first carry for
Nice,
Le'Veon Bell.
nice run.
And he'll push his way forward to about the
Start the
32.
game off.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Second down following the run.
Who goes into coverage? Anthony Barr is... Okay.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And this is
Oh,
caught
knocked
by
down
James
there, but
Bryant.
nice catch for 9 yards and first down.
Continues. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Now Roethlisberger to the side.
There we go.
A nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay inbounds.
Oh, Everson Griffin could have had the pick.
On the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
I was like, oh, better go into coverage
Here comes
to...
the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away.
Hey. And it's just going to sail right out the back.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
And here we come. Turn to that side. Boom. Get a block, and don't hold your block or anything. It's not like I need you for like 2 more seconds or anything.
So now it's second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense. They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
You could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about
Boom.
the defensive front?
Deep,
Creating
Terrell Pryor, and he's got it for a touchdown.
Cowboys.
Boom.
83 yards. And the Cowboys have
Holy
taken
touchdown.
the early lead. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown.
Oh, boy.
And since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story.
It's going to be
Before the game,
close.
we were standing there. He was
Off the post.
dropped one. It bounced up against me right in the gut. I said,
Boy.
come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast.
This stadium's actually kind of cool.
First and foremost, but sometimes
I love how I'm kind of just sitting here looking around at the stadium, not even paying attention to the game. I'm just like, huh, this looks kind of cool.
Is he going inside? Is he going outside?
Dude, Green Bay's still 5-4 even without A-Raj.
Oops. There he goes again.
That's
And Pittsburgh
pretty
getting
decent.
set to take the field, and they'll be looking to
Props
avoid
to
what
them.
happened last time, which is punting the football.
Oh, almost jumped out.
Teams play the game. That complementary
Sean
football
Lee with the
comes into
stop.
play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give him a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And Bryant's got it
There we go.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Anthony
He'll give
Barr
him
with
eight
the
on
tackle.
play, and that'll bring up a third down. Well, still in search of the first down after that last completion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does,
Shut
because
down.
you move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type
And
of
they're
height,
going to punt it.
he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits,
Minnesota
fire
won
over
though,
the top,
3-6.
which saves him time and actually
I took
completes
him to the
play a
Super
little
Bowl.
bit quicker than it normally
Not
does.
bragging or
The quarterback has
anything,
to
but
slide and find open space to
okay,
throw.
slightly bragging.
And the
But
punt
shh,
over the
don't tell
side in
anybody.
the air, and the spot will be
I
inside
could
the
go coach for the
35.
Vikings. Kick Mike Zimmer off, kick Pat Shermer off. I could do it.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And the whole closes
Hey,
quickly.
he
gets
got
across
3
the 35
yards.
to the 36-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got
Ow,
him
I
down.
just scratched
Now
my
it's
leg
second and
where I
7.
cut it.
Setting
That
it
hurt.
alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
That hurt. Okay, let's see if Emmanuel Sanders can get some
They come
yards.
out here in the eye.
Boom.
To
Fake.
throw is Rodgers. Finding time.
Boom.
He's gonna look
Bombs
to
it.
on deep left side here.
Emmanuel Sanders comes down with it at the 1.
Play here for the Cowboys. 63 yards.
Took a shot downfield towards the end zone, and he came up with a big-time catch, but he was tackled a little bit short of the goal line. Now the defensive guys, they got to pick their heads
Ha
up
ha.
and try and hold them to a field
All
goal
right.
attempt.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really.
I bet you if the trade deadline wasn't going on, somebody would like Zeke.
Leverage to bend and make
So right now, I'm not
I think
liking
he
it.
just gave us an answer with that tackle.
Touchdown, Emmanuel Sanders.
Cowboy touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. On those slants, everything happens.
See, Vikings, this is how you do it. You miss a field goal, you come back and you get a touchdown. You don't sit there and you're like, oh, let's just dink around and like totally lose the game.
Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
I think the Vikings should study from how I play. Just saying.
And the score.
I'll hit up Mike Zimmer and be like, yo, I'm coming down there for some practice, and I'm going to coach your team, and I'm going to do some good for you.
Little soul searching now.
I would say so.
Comes out there with a huge book of Madden plays. Alright guys, we're teaching you a whole new offense.
What's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Dude, just tackle it.
27-yard line.
It's not that hard.
A couple on the carry there.
Think.
Second and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Oh, dude.
And he's brought down.
Le'Veon Bell's a monster sometimes.
Well, partner, you know I always tend to lean towards the defensive guys. But in this case, I have no doubt defense. How about that run right there?
Yeah, just a tip of the cap to Le'Veon
Yeah.
Bell, and that's what he can do. You think someone back in 2013 that had first-round picks?
Shut him down.
That's when you go back to
Not 2 times in a row, Le'Veon Bell. Hey, it's AP. Just kidding.
Maybe some people have some new jobs. He's a big-time player, and if they don't start getting him on the ground here quickly,
Maybe it's Emmitt Smith.
he's gonna pile up
You
a
never
huge
know.
game.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll get
Shut
this
him
out
down.
past the
Shut
45 to the
him
47.
down.
7 yards
Shut
on the carry, make it third and 4
him
coming
down.
up.
2-minute warning here, and it's 3rd and 4.
Back to Heinz Field after this. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. He finds Coates complete.
Of course he does, because, you know,
Before he's brought
people can't stand their spots.
11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up.
How my legs are all cut up.
He's got time. Goes underneath for Bell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down. On second down, Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And he works it.
Yo, why'd you push him forward?
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Roethlisberger will throw. A screen to Bell.
Oh, I tripped
14
him.
yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Shut him
him
down. 101 left. Let's hold him to 4th. Make him kick a field goal. Be ahead by 2.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. On the right side, caught by Green. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
On third down, Roethlisberger looking for someone to throw to. This will be caught.
Shut up.
Inside the
No!
10. And he gets the first
Kidding me.
yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And the seemingly endless drive continues. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
Out of bounds.
Smart decision here.
Just
This goes
slightly.
to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your
Too
receiver
rah-rah.
gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Come on.
Again, it's Roethlisberger.
This time he goes down by Everson Griffin.
First-time Pro Bowler a year ago, Everson Griffin in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Holy crap, Everson is a monster.
Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
All right, they're just going to
The
kick.
Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
It is up and good.
Boswell's kick is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
All right, we're going to get the kick now. And it is right to this dude.
Because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
We'll probably just run it just to run down the clock.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Give him 3.
That'll be the end of the second quarter.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
We're up 13-3. Not much for highlights, so we can skip over. Nothing too exciting. Oh boy.
Let's go.
San Diego and Miami scored quite a bit in that second quarter, I guess. Two. Dunbar is like, I don't go down unless I'm told to.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here.
All right, let's see if we can get some run going here after the half.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott.
Cut. Nope.
One tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Big Terrence Knighton able to get him on the ground.
The best defensive line.
Let's go with something I know that's working.
Great leverage so they can get low and not get
boom. Play action.
Have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good
dude.
Stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Terrell Pryor. So you're supposed to jump in front of the ball, not try and attack the dude.
He's able to get a hand in and knock it away. The Steelers insert defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
I didn't mean to lob it, but it worked.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
Boom.
Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Right out of bounds at the 16. Nice. Holy crap, Tennessee destroyed Green Bay, though.
The Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half
Even though they were 5-4.
Defensively, now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because that's exactly what they
dude, Le'Veon Bell is lighting me up, and it's switching me to the wrong players again, and it's frustrating me, and it's like, kill the Madden logic. I just want.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic?
It should switch you to the closest player to the other, or to the ball.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down, and seeing nowhere to throw,
cycle through every player.
Incomplete. Now it's third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Here's Jordan Berry now.
It's fourth down, so we get the ball back. Denver got destroyed. Yo.
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
You don't run away from the ball unless I make you run away from the ball.
My friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they've done before.
Holy crap, Ezekiel Elliott sucks.
How do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yards.
Boom. Takes the snap.
Throwing is Rodgers.
First down.
Caught by Beasley. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I don't care how many times we
Drive
say it.
alive. Ha 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 ha. Funny.
Quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole
Just
package
march
together,
down the field.
you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Calling a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience,
Whatever keeps us the lead, I
you
guess.
enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play,
Dude!
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
he really does. And the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught.
There we go. Terrell Pryor.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to
Oh
take
boy, why did I do a run?
as we get set for
Because it
the
doesn't work.
On first down, Rodgers. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the
I guess we could
22-yard
just
line.
slowly run the clock down. Whatever works.
That route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm.
Oh, dang it. He dropped it. He dropped it.
An opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the ninth play of the drive. One man in the backfield, Elliott. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh, he got it right out, right in time.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good.
So I guess we just kick a field goal.
That leads to an
I love how this franchise has been my most realistic.
To the football.
Dude!
It's blocked. It's picked. He's got a convoy.
Ha!
And he might be gone. 20, 10. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed, they definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he puts it through. They're within 3. It's 13-10.
And now they're close to tying up.
Unit as they run up and send this one away.
The joys. Oh, I could have kept going if I would have just went straight and not cut back. Dude. Miami, get your crap together.
And we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff.
Oh,
Well, he gets attended to.
hope it wasn't mine. Oh,
The
Sean
Cowboys
Davis.
offense heading back out and ready to go again. Rodgers now on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's
First
brought
down.
And 15 yards there on the catch and run. And he is picking up right where he left off a week ago. I wrote down, so funny here on my notes, what he said last week. And after we talked to him about the good game, he said, I will do it again. And I wrote those words down, and he's done it again.
And it's not bragging if you're doing
Oh,
it, right?
oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Bad pass by me.
He's getting it done, smooth in the secondary, making catches, making plays. That's the guy that we know. Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Let's see.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's third down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught. And you don't give up
Offense.
run after the
Offense.
Again,
Offense.
it's Rodgers.
Dang it.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be fourth down.
I can't risk it. Can't.
It's understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And it's a short one.
Dude,
Tight end.
you don't jump back.
Fourth down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
Now we have to hold them to
Deep inside their own
basically just a field.
means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general.
Or not.
There's it's intercepted. Picked off.
Haha.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Hey, did we get a yard? Nope, not even.
Scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. One man in the backfield, Elliott, and they'll give it to him here.
Hey, he got some yards, guys.
37. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Fighting through.
Boom, Ezekiel Elliott.
Being taken down at midfield. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll be their
Now he's just getting somewhere. He just had to act like he wasn't going to play good at all.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over...
Oh, I can just skip over that. I kind of just like zoned out there.
All 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back.
Ah, you're kidding me.
Linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play. One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading.
Oops.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Oh, yeah, wide open hole.
Rodgers with a keeper. They'll give him a yard on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down. And they convert another one right here to move the chains.
And we're just going to kind of kneel it just to secure the win. So we don't want to do anything too huge. This game was pretty realistic, I'd say.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
Oh boy. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Oops. Just kidding.
Still 2nd down.
Gonna go with my favorite play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Rodgers looking to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, he dropped it in the end zone.
Taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown.
Oh well, we still win 13-10.
A National Football League, Charles, you never take that.
So guys, we are 9-0. Holy crap.
And you know you prime the pump.
I didn't think we'd actually make it that far with this team.
No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Oh my God. Let's freaking go. 9-0.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Yeah.
This has been a presentation.
Oh, we did better in
of the
everything
NFL
other than
on
running by only 4
EA
yards,
Sports.
though.
With that,
So not bad. Let's go look at some standings. Obviously, we're number 1 because Seattle lost their first game last week. Or, well, last episode, which can technically be last week because it was last week. In, like, time-wise. Not like a week ago, like 7 days, but like last week. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, we get to play the Ravens. Nice, easy game now. I can live with that. Oh yeah, 4-5 Ravens. Ooh, Des Bryant can play again. So yeah, our team is going to be decently stacked. No real upgrades. We're obviously number 1 there, so we're not even going to check that. 30th in NFL in passing yards. Number 1 in defense. Let's see total offense. Yeah. I don't know, sorry, I'm just like tired and like winded and like, kill me now. But you guys are more important than my health, obviously, if I'm sitting here recording while I'm sick and feeling crap. I love how my backups somehow are getting points. Alright, well, whatever. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, also, a new franchise coming tomorrow, so check that out. Yeah, peace out.